Hello, this is Stephen Burns, and what I would like to do for my advanced students is to start making the connection between selections and channels. Now, in my beginning class, from day one, I always talked about that the key to mastering Photoshop is mastering selections, and that selections and masks are exactly the same thing. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of a twist to it, not so much of a twist, but I'm going to add to that statement that the key to mastering Photoshop is mastering selections, and that selections, masks, and channels are exactly the same thing. Alright, well, what do I mean by that? And let's make the connection here. Let's grab a selection tool. I'm going to use the lasso tool, and basically I'm going to make a simple shape on my document here, and I currently have a selection. Now let's save this selection. Let's go to our select menu. Why? Because we're going to modify a selection. And let's save that selection. And I'm going to click OK and let it name it default alpha 1. Here it is. This is where it put the selection. Alright, so going back to RGB composite, there's our selection. And if I hit Command D or Control D, if you're working on a PC, for deselect or selection, I can get it back again by going to select menu, load the selection, and under the channel, where is it getting the selection from that you would like to choose? We're getting it from alpha 1. Here it is, alpha 1. Alright, so if I click OK, or select alpha 1 and click OK, we have our selection back. Another way to get the selection when I hit Command or Control D again is simply hold the Control or Command key down and click and release right there on the alpha channel icon, and that will also bring back a selection. Okay, so we've created a selection. When we save the selection, what did it do? It automatically connected it to the channel. So that's our first connection between selections and channels. Well, let's take it even further. I'm going to hit Command D to get rid of it again, and now I'm going to select the alpha channel, and I'm going to modify the alpha channel. How about if we hit the B key for the brush tool, and let's actually bring the brush down smaller, holding the Alt or the Option and the right click, drag the mouse so that this is in CS5, by the way, so that my mouse is smaller. If I drag it to the right, the mouse is bigger. Drag it to the left, it becomes smaller. Not the mouse, but the brush, I should be saying. And as I start to add little additional edits here in white, make a little happy face there, and I've just modified the mask. Now what can I do with this? I can turn this into a selection with a control click on the mask. I'm going to hit the RGB composite, and you can see that the concept of channels, masks, and selections are exactly the same thing, making the connection here.